champions for Chovy. We have 22 unique champions from Icon, both from the summer split, and now Icon's decided to add one more in for the Gragas as well, so certainly going to be trying to keep him safe against
Live Esports versus LNG Esports. It's an old school LPL versus LCK.
And I think I felt my seat shake the entire way.
Yeah, we
just
hadn't even gotten in the
vibrating.
air yet. Like, it wasn't turbulence or anything, it was just me. But now,
where he stayed there before moving on to Homewall Life in 2021, whereas for Tarzan, he kind of dipped out coming into I really thought on that topside play we'd actually get the flash from Morgan. One more auto would have been the stun and they could have killed Ally underneath that tower, but Morgan not willing to invest it, and it means that you just about escape as Ally. And I think as well, as Ally now making his way back topside, should be able to catch most of this wave. He's not going to be in too many issues.
Yeah, you see Icon pretty damn confident as the Gragas. He's going to have a lot of work to be able to kind of make this one for him. Tarzan was just hovering around and showed
Wandy as well starting to rotate up, but this very much feels more like the LNG that we saw in the regular split, right? Wandy not having a huge amount of this big carry on this Misfortune, look towards those team fights, having a bunch of kills on towards this MF may give a little bit of reproach to Homewall.
Again, I gotta make reference. We are only about 13 minutes into this. Duet will just land as Iwandi just saying, hey, I'm here. Don't think of anything funny. We know that you can go for it if I wasn't. So showing face to make sure his top laner was doing all right.
Yeah, Icon had started to move up topside with Tarzan, who was going to take over mid control. So Homewall Life, respecting the fact that there was going to be more members of LNG in top lane, started to back away. But again, I like this from Homewall, right? Need to fully commit towards this dragon because you're under no real pressure. This late game dragon scaling is only going to facilitate you in trying to play out through those side lanes.
Again, we're just slowly ticking up now.
The only real poke.
I've been here before. Icon this time round going to jump in now and see if he can catch out Morgan, who has got his flash available to him, but I think he's dead to rights. You can see Iwandi and the rest of LNG. Woo! Morgan almost getting the solo kill, but a supreme display of talent. Catches out Willer and Chovy. They are going to jump in now with the quickness and try and start this one off. Def, untouched. Vista is now out and safe. He's going to be able to supply ordnance from the sides, and Chovy with the undying rage, with the healing, with the damage. It's just doing so much to this backside. Tarzan has to try and find himself a way out, but I don't think he can. He's going to try and just do as much damage as possible, but it is Homewall Life who get themselves the 3 kills.
And it looked good to begin with for LNG, but there you can see the power.
Now, if you're not familiar with the Tryndamere build, this is pretty damn common. Gets you cooldowns. You don't really care about the mana as such. You're just looking to LNG members just hovering off to the side, and Chovy picks up some fruit and eats his vegetables, gets his 5 a day, and gets himself back up to literally full HP.
Yeah, I love the way Homewall have been playing this, though, right? We talked about them being the...
In a little bit, and I like this from the side of Homewall Life. They're saying, look, we have teleport advantages. We know what we can do. Light getting jumped on a little bit, uses the Gale Force to try and get himself out. They're going to try and jump on the Chovy and maybe burn him down, but he's still going. There's the supreme display of talent to try and keep Light alive, but Chovy's in, Chovy's out, and Chovy gets himself the kill.
Welcome to why Tryndamere is just stupid. Like, the fact that Chovy's just the entire time running down Light there, able to escape. Now, again, Light, pretty poor positioning there.
Up now, we've 3 for depth. He's got himself that Frozen Heart, so a little bit of extra tankiness won't do him a lot against the Gragas, but will do a lot against the Jax and the Kiana, as well as the Misfortune. And again, more and more items. The Navori Quick Blades, which you mentioned
I'm
for
terrified
the
of this
Tryndamere.
Tryndamere.
The Rabadon
Give Homewall control of this top side, because then they can move between the 2 lanes so easily.
Oh, Willer's gotten caught out. They're going to try and charm him up. There is a TP coming in, but he is dead now. Here you are, Morgan. Can you get out? Ally jumps onto the backside to try and get some disruption there, but Chovy has arrived. Can he do anything in this fight? No, LNG are just too much of a unit. They're too clumped together. The explosive cat to disengage. Chovy still pushing it onto Tarzan as Iwandi is here. Has popped the ghost, will get himself out, but a pick nonetheless.
But there's the difference, right? Ally resets. Homewall don't respect it. Still try to contest vision in the top side. Ally shows up.
Move themselves up. They have priority in mid. Homewall are thinking about disengaging for this one. The Baron very, very low. They'll go in straight down onto Iwandi. There's the explosive cat, but Iwandi is dead. Extreme play of talent though. Hits on the 4, and maybe LNG can turn this one around. Chovy's already uses Undying Rage and has to get himself out. It's a 1 for none. LNG do get themselves a hell of a lot though.
The synergy just at LNG, if they cannot hit on towards Deft, on towards Vista with these ultimates, they cannot win these team fights.
Here we go. Willer goes in. We're going to see the Supreme display his talents hit down to another 4 people as Ally jumps on the Chovy. He will have the counter strike here onto Morgan, but he's not going to be able to get anything else done. There is the bullet time going down. Willer is dead. Vista has to flash away and get himself healed by his AD carry. Chovy, for the first time this game, looks like he might die, and that's going to be a shutdown going over to Light. Ally chasing down the old LPL top laner in Morgan. That's 3 kills. That's going to be Dragon. That's going to be Baron.
Yeah, you can see the pings going down.
as LNG keep pushing forward, keep looking to try and find someone just overstepping.
Yeah, and this was the downside that we talked about, right? Def not really having great wave clear, not going to get it off of your two melee solo laners, so
that extra sustain to keep them in those fights could be huge.
yeah, and look at the vision for Chovy. Thank you very much, observers, because when you look, right, this is where you can start to pick off people.
Yeah, they're going to look, see, Iwandi is pretty safe. Willer going to have to use his Arctic Assault over the wall to keep himself away. Tarzan, though, gets caught out here. Will take about half his health away. There's going to be the Glacial Prison coming in as they try and start this fight. Just before the dragon spawns, Chovy goes into the side. The Supreme Display of Talent tops him down. And will he be able to keep himself alive just before it goes off? Yes, he will. He will get out. The heal, the flash. But here's Ale. He's just unafraid, unfurred, and undeterred to jump 100% into 3. Now, however, he's going to get one mark. No, Chovy can't die. He will keep himself alive. Flash forward. Light with the Gale Force gets him down, and finally LNG, after what feels like an age, will find themselves the fight. They'll get the Ocean Stone. They might look just a barrel mid.
And it looks like Tarzan might be able to find Def, but Def going to be able to arcane shift away again. LNG finding these great fights, and now
they gotta go with the teleport. They gotta bait this one out. They're gonna jump on the Chovy and get the damage down, but the Baron has been taken. That is secured. They're gonna jump straight in onto the single target of that Sejuani, who went a little bit too close to the LPL 4th seed, and now Ale just pushing forward, knowing that he might be able to find someone. Has the counter-strike, will catch out Morgan, but a good flawless duet keeps him alive, barely flashes away. They're gonna go in and keep him going. He's flashing, he's going forward, but when knocked back, he's gonna be left all to his lonesome to try and defend against the rest of LNG. Now Tarzan feeling good. Supreme Display of Talent lands onto 2, and Def is dead. Vista will keep himself alive, and Chovy and Vista against the world.
Hanwha tried so damn hard, but LNG, they've got the Baron, they've got the Ocean Soul, and they're looking to take the base.
Game 1 of the 2021 World Championships, LPL versus the LCK. The Nexus will fall in favor of LPL, and they will strike first in this absolutely historic bout between these two regions.